Hello folks, hello, it's Richard Stanton here for Kotaku UK, currently falling into a pit and changing my rings like a boss. This is a fight from the new Dark Souls 3 DLC that I thought some people might have trouble with, but as a kind of Souls vet, I found it a bit of a walkover because it's about fighting counterintuitively, really. So this Shades of the Manhunters, Shades of the Gargoyles from Dark Souls is a 2-on-1 fight, and they're two giant demons. And as you can see, my first rule is aggression. As soon as I get down, I'm straight in, focusing on one of them, and as you can see, I'm not going to let this guy out of my sight. Now, they stagger. They stagger relatively easily. As you can see, I'm ignoring his mate there, just rolling straight through. Classic Souls. The bigger they are, the more you want to be around their crotch, and that tactic has worked very well for me in getting one of them down. Some spectacular dodging there. I said oh, lovely Sunny D. The other thing about this fight that I think you really need to do is fight locked off. If you try to do this fight locked on, you're asking for trouble. You need to be able to tell where both of them are, even for that opening kind of 40-second period where both of them are alive. Oh, nice finish. Yeah, so fight locked off, and it's going to become particularly important in the second phase of this fight. Oh yes, it's a classic. This is basically a fiery version of the two we've just fought, and I think it's important to remember that you're the boss, you know. Be aggressive with monsters like this because he's designed so you know, he looks like you don't want to get close to him, doesn't he? But you really want to be close to him. If you're far away from this guy, he's going to toast you. He's got so many moves that operate over distance, and you just don't have anything equivalent. You need to get right up to him because the main thing is he staggers, just like the other two do. I'm going in there, as you can see, there's the stagger. I'm waiting for his swipes. I did this fight, I think, twice and died, and this is the third attempt. And oh, this is one of his special moves, the goodness gracious great balls of fire. They spew out little fireballs, and as you can see, he's making a big one. This is the bit of this fight where you need to just get in there and attack, because if you don't stagger him out of that, tons of lava is going to fall from the sky. As you can see, I actually did it a bit late there, and ended up being quite lucky. Probably I didn't die, but straight back to maximum aggression. And I kind of like the fact that this is nowhere near the last fight in Dark Souls 3, but it's one of the last. And what this is really, I think, is not a test of mechanical skill. It's kind of a test of how calm you are. I don't think it's a particularly difficult fight, but I think it's a fight that if you go in kind of, and panic in any sense, you're gonna get nailed. Slightly dodgy hitbox there. I thought you should have had me probably, but oh well. I think that's it. Good night, Demon Prince. Oh well. There but for the grace of God, eh? Cheeky little wave. Anyway, like I say, a nice historical boss there. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you next time.